Oh, shit. I don't know. I don't know if my phone just got hot or what happened. Hopefully everybody else sees my new one that I've got up right now, because yeah, I have no idea what happened. Hi Val, welcome back. Hopefully everybody sees I got my alert for my new one now. What a bummer, man. I don't know if my phone got too hot and it just like kicked me out, or if I don't know. It started playing another video, so maybe I accidentally hit something. I don't know. The government blocked the show. They're talking about saving money and building schoolies so they can be off grid. Shut her down. Welcome back, everybody. Hopefully everybody else tunes in. I think I only had like 5 or 6 people, but hopefully everybody comes back in. Bummer. I was like, oh no, panic mode. Like my title is just like, I'm back. Like, I don't know what happened. Like it's saying right now there's only 1 person in here. I don't know what's going on with my phone. But there's clearly at least 2 people in here. The X-Files theme is about to start playing. Woo. It very well might be. Should have started that when I was talking about being on Bell's Tower and the UFOs were coming in. That's when it should start. Good grief. 2 people. 2 people. Hopefully everybody else sees the alert and didn't go, oh well, I guess she's done. Because I do want to know if anybody has like ideas for stuff to draw to you. You're welcome to like send any cool ideas in the comments. I'm probably just gonna like, I'm sketching. Okay, first of all, for those who haven't seen a secretary bird, look at this fat ass beauty right here. You can't tell, but these eyelashes, so good. Anyway, I'm just like sketching. I don't know if you can see it. Can you even see this? Yeah, I'm just sort of sketching it out right now. But I think I'm going to do more of a new school look where I have it like, I don't know if I want it like karate kicking, because like, one of the things is this bird like kills and catches like snakes and stuff. Like, she's pretty like badass. No, when I went to Sedona, I didn't have the bus. When I went to Sedona, I was just in a car. I was car camping. So I just car camped in like a rest area that was near Sedona. I know technically you're not supposed to do that, but I did it and they didn't say anything. So, but like I said, I was only there for like 2 days, so it wasn't a big deal. I just parked there and then I drove out to the little parking areas they have for the trails. I remember telling you, yeah, because for Val, we talked about doing like a sci-fi version, but I want to do a couple different versions because I think this bird needs more publicity. I'm going to do a sci-fi version for you, for sure, because I think you'd be cool with me just going a little cray with it and getting real creative with that. So, yeah, I'm going to do one, but I also want to do like a new school one where like, I don't know if it's going to be doing like karate or something. You know what I mean? Where I can have like a wing coming out like really close, or a foot where it's like kicking. Maybe it's fighting a snake or something. I don't know. Figure it out. It'd be really cool though. Sorry, the messages don't stay up for very long. I gotta constantly touch my screen. Looks like a hawk eagle. So yeah, there are those hawks that also have what are they called? I don't know if it's a hawk or an eagle per se, but like, they're from Africa if I remember correctly. But yeah, they have like the crown of feathers too that come out, and they look awesome as well. I would also like to do one of those because they're really badass. I can't remember what they're called right now though, but they are really cool. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, so they both have those feathers that like, but these secretary bird feathers are more straight back. they're more like straight back and slightly spread, whereas like that hawk or eagle you're talking about, or it looks more like a crown. It's something crown. Crown is in the name. I'll remember it when the stream's over, probably. Because that's how things work. It is an awesome look. Can you change timeout on the screen? Oh, to help with the messages? I don't know, honestly. Let's see. It just says save highlight, share, or mute microphone. What is this? What's this do? Oh my god, you can add a filter. African crowned eagle, that's the one. You can add filters onto your YouTube live. What? You guys are just going to see me how I naturally am. But yeah, African crowned eagle. I didn't know you could add filters onto your live. That's crazy. I guess by now you can do that on everything, I guess. But you're just going to see me in my natural state. Well, I say natural with much makeup on. But yeah, if you guys have any, do you have any other ideas for cool tattoos that I can work on? Let me know if you do. I like crazy stuff. Give me some crazy stuff. If not, I'll just be playing around with this. But yeah, I think I might do one where it's doing like money. Or if you guys just want to chat about, maybe I got any questions about tattoos or anything, or the bus, we can do that too. I know it's hard to do like drawing and this would be better if I had a desk. I need to get a desk in here because then I could sit down at the desk and you could see partially what I'm drawing as well as me like talk to you pretty easily. Upper right gear thing on my, well, so like that's just on, look, here's the thing. My screen timeout should, like, that's fine because like I'm not having any issues with my screen. It's just the chat like disappears every once in a while and I have to touch it. I don't know what that would be under. Maybe I need to check my settings when I'm afraid to go anywhere and try to do something and then end the freaking live again on accident, which would probably happen because I'm not super tech savvy, if I'm going to be honest. I'm going to move this closer so we don't have heat issues. It's blowing on there. It should be fine. But yeah, I need to get a desk in here so I can like sit down and like draw and you guys can sort of see the drawing a little bit. And me, so I can see the comments and respond and everything. I'm probably going to do, well, at some point I want to do a fold desk. It's probably going to be on this side, honestly. I don't know if I told you guys, but like, maybe I need to do a business, or a freaking, I'll do a bus tour at some point, but I want to finish up a few things before I do that. I did get some trim. Nothing exciting happened this week as far as the bus, but oh my god. I did get some trim to put along the freaking walls because I'm tired of having to freaking get a vacuum cleaner and vacuum out in the cracks of the walls. So I'm probably going to be doing that this week, but it's not like super exciting thing to film. But I'm hoping I'm going to get a phone call about the water tank stuff. If not, I'm going to have to find something else to get into. Yeah, because trim, all it's going to be is like stapling or gluing the trim down. And I was like, that's not really a good video. But there's a tattoo that I've got coming up pretty soon. So maybe I'll record that. If you guys want to see footage of me doing a tattoo or something, let me know if that's something that you might be into. And maybe I'll do that. But always, if you guys have any ideas for videos and stuff you'd like to see, please let me know. Because there's some weeks, because of money or whatever reason, that I may not be able to get like a video together for something that I'm working on the bus right now. But I'm pretty much saving up for the batteries at this point. So insurance freaking went, car insurance, bus insurance just went up again. It's freaking crazy. Slapping me in the face. Alright, where'd my freaking, oh. Found it. No, so Star has an appointment Okay, for those Patreon members know about this. Um, so I was at a friend's house, and they have dogs as well. And Star, my little red and white husky, was in heat. Oh, still is actually, but she's in heat, and they thought all the dogs were inside. And so I whistled at the gate, and no dogs came running around, so I assumed that they were all inside, you know. And so I let them back there. I dropped something. I let them back there, and then came in the bus and was doing some work on the bus. And then I walked outside, and sometimes I'll hang out on the steps, and I heard this really weird noise, and I was like, what is that? And it almost sounded like one of their smaller dogs. You know, like maybe the girls were like wrestling around with one of those small dogs or something. And I peeped through the fence, and it wasn't. It was their pit bull had a good hold on Star, a good one. So yeah, there's a possibility, but she has an appointment September 16th to get looked at. So we're going to figure things out, and I'm going to get them both spayed so that I don't have to worry about it, because there's honestly, I love puppies and I would love to have them, but there is no room in the bus to have puppies, and considering I'm not stable or anything, like that would be a very difficult thing to try to do in a bus right now. So she's got an appointment on the 16th, and then we're probably going to get them both spayed. Just so I don't have to worry about that on the road and stuff. Because there's a lot of people that have their dogs off leash when you're on the road, and I want them to be able to play with other dogs and everything without having to worry about, like, if she's in heat, she has to stay in the bus, and she doesn't get to go play and stuff, you know. Montana Corp, lifetime license plates for $500, and easier insurance. Don't have to live there. Really? Wait, you don't have to live there? Hold on. Screenshot. Montana Corp. So, lifetime license plates for $500. So, do they not have like the year, so they don't have the yearly tags and fees, is what you're saying by that, right? You just pay $500. I think Texas does that too, but I'm not a big fan of Texas, to be honest, especially here recently. And easier to insure. So $500. Huh. Do I need to get like a driver's? I'm assuming I'd have to get a driver's license there or something, though, right? I mean, you would think. I'm assuming I do. I think there was some other state, too, that people were saying, I don't know if it had lifetime, though. Where was it? Was it Oregon or something? But there was another one that was supposed to be pretty easy to get your license and stuff, but I'm going to have to look into that. Have you started doing tattoos on your bus? I think that's cool that you have a tattoo shop on your bus. So, not officially. You're attracted to message, Dirty Knobs? Correct. So, not officially. I haven't officially started doing tattoos on the bus yet, but as soon as I get my gray water attached and I have running water, then yes, I will be tattooing on my bus officially. I've done a few for, like, close friends and family, because they, you know, they trust me and they know that everything is sterile regardless, you know what I mean? But as far as, like, anybody else, really, so, like, if we're close friends and stuff, yeah, we can do that, but, yeah, I won't start tattooing, like, officially until, I get my water running, so, but like I said, he's working on, welding that together now, so he's hoping in the next, week or so, he's saying he should, be ready to do, like, a test fitting for it, and hopefully have that going, so I'm really hoping. See. So yeah, if it's 2 weeks, so it'd be in September. Like mid-September, hopefully I can go ahead and start getting everything ready, get the water running, and then I will be advertising more for actually doing tattoos in the bus. But there's also safety concerns, so I'm trying to figure out the best way to work around a lot of that right now. But I'll definitely be advertising more for that as soon as I get the water. I'm going to wait until the water is actually like running. So hopefully mid-September. Cross your fingers for me. Mid-September, because right now it's really hard to make money. And the issue, if anybody has questions about like me working at a shop, the issue is the only vehicle I have is this 32-foot bus, and most shops do not have an area for me to park a 32-foot bus. At least not places that I would work typically. Not here. You just set up a corporation there. It's easy to do. Your bus would belong to a corporation that you own. Well, I mean, okay. You just set up a corporation there. Your bus would belong to a corporation. That seems like the insurance would be higher, though, if your bus was considered a corporation. Wouldn't it? Because I know typically because I owned a shop briefly, and everything, like all the bills and everything, were higher when you had a business set up. But I don't know, maybe it's different there. Sierra Vista might have room for the bus. They would, yeah, but they're on the other side of the country in the heat, so it's still pretty hot there. I mean, it's hot here, but it's still pretty hot there. But yeah, Sierra Vista, yeah, that shop does have enough room for me in that back parking lot. But I was talking about like somewhere here so I can make money to eat. I don't even have enough money to make it over there right now. I'm trying to just come up with money to like pay the insurance every month and like save up for some batteries, because that stuff's not cheap. If I can get 2 more batteries, then I'll be like, okay, and just do little stuff. But like, a lot of my money's been going to like insurance and food and stuff lately. So, but like I said, when I get the water running, then I can work in here more and make more money. So things will start to move a little bit faster for me. It's just been a little slow right now because of not being able to do that. That's why I wish there was a shop. There's no shop like nearby that like has a parking area for the bus. All airplanes are registered in the state of Maine, so they don't have to pay tax on them. Huh. Lots of videos on it. Well, I'll look into it, because I need to save money, because like I said, the freaking bus insurance right now just went up again. And with me not working like full time, it stressed me out a little bit. So I'm trying to find, I'm trying to talk to some people about trying to find a little bit cheaper insurance, or like, you know, because insurance is so expensive. But anyway, I'm talking to people, so I'll look into those and see for sure, because I appreciate the help. Because yeah, any way I can save a little bit of money would be great. I would love it. I'm out of Red Bull. It was just one of those little tiny ones. Oh goodness. How bad is insurance? I had a FedEx truck and it cost me $840 a year. Do you know how much I'm paying for bus insurance at the moment? It just went up, like I said, and we're at $320 a month right now. That's liability. $320 a month for liability. So, and like I said, since I'm not tattooing a bunch of people right now, you know, it makes it a little hard to like, yeah. There's no money for extra activities at the moment. Oh, sweating. But yeah, it's $320 a month right now. And I'm trying to find some way to get that done cheaper. But I'll look into those options you gave me though, for sure. But that's like, it's liability. Like, if it was full coverage, I could justify that a bit more. But being that it's not, I can't really justify that. It's like, and it was like manageable. It was like $290, which I can do. That's manageable, right? It was still, I felt like a lot, because when I first got it, it was $170 a month, and then it went up like a month or two later to $290, and then yeah, it's insane. It's insane. And like I said, so that's like the little bit that I've been working, like going to that every month, and then my phone bill, and then like food for the girls, and they got that vet visit next month, or this month. Is it freaking September yet? I don't even know. But yeah, it adds up. Yeah, there's got to be something better. That's what I'm thinking. The fact that they've like raised it up. This is the third time now. Well, I guess technically the second time they raised it. So yeah, I'm looking for something better. I'm freaking 42. There's no reason. I'm not 20. You know, this is saying that whole age thing. I think is bullshit, because supposedly when a female hits 25 or 26, the insurance is supposed to go down. It has never done that for me, but. And then recently I'd had a lapse in my insurance coverage before I got this one, and I told them that and everything, and that's when they started me at the 150 or 170 or whatever. And then the next month it went up. Well, I was like, oh, well, that's probably because of the lapse. Maybe they didn't add it on, and it was fine, but then they just raised it again. It's not my age, because if that was the case, it should be going down, not up. I'm technically an adult for a while now. So, like, it should have went down, if anything, but I don't know. You know? I want to do, like, a little mini. I like doing really rough sketches. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Technically an adult. I've been technically an adult for a hot minute. I'm with State Farm, and I pay $175 a month for my Jeep. The bus and renter's insurance to cover everything in the bus, roadside towing, etc. You pay $175 a month for all of that? I didn't know. Okay. I had heard different things about State Farm, and I heard they weren't covering buses anymore. Is that incorrect? Because there was an issue with Sam's, and then I thought State Farm, and there was one other one that all used to cover bus conversions, and then I heard, and I'd done some searching, and I know Sam's quit covering it. So they will cover buses now? Do you have it as commercial, or, oh, they dropped me without saying a word, then my neighbor is an agent, now he's my rep. So your neighbor still, like, was able to get you covered with them? Because, yeah, I had that issue where they just, with Progressive Insurance approved me, and I paid, like, up front. This is before I, like, left Louisville and went across the country. They covered me. I paid, like, 6 months up front. Either 6 months or a year, I can't remember. And then just, like, 3 or 4 weeks later, I found out they just dropped me and didn't even, like, contact me or anything. Oh, he's been in your best too. So basically, I have to know somebody with State Farm that would be willing to, like, make sure I got covered, is what you're saying. Because that's a good deal. If I could find freaking $175, Allstate dropped me silently also. Yes, bullshit. Like, why can't you call somebody or something? You're just gonna, like, nope, delete, cancel. Because that sucks if anything does happen and you need your insurance, you think you have it, and then turns out you weren't covered for the last month or something and didn't even know. Yeah, but yeah, Progressive did that with me, and I was very upset. So I need to make friends with a State Farm agent, is what we're coming up to the conclusion of. I need to offer a State Farm agent some tattoos to like hook me up with a decent deal on on some insurance. Because $175 a month, and you've got the Jeep, the bus, and something else. Oh my goodness, that's a lot better than what I got going on. I called his office, and he knew my bus and said he was my neighbor. Then he came over with his kids. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. I need to make friends with an agent. Or does your agent, can your agent, no, your agent's in another state. Like, help me. Dang, that's pretty cool though. 175, good for you, man. That's nice. I would love to have that a month. $320 a month, but when it just for liability, dude, I can't justify that anymore. Like, I just can't. I'm not really drawing on this that much because I'm chatting with you guys, but like for those who haven't seen it, I'm just drawing a little secretary bird. Do you guys want to see like some of the other stuff I've drawn up? Hold on. I'll show you something else I drew. This is available on my website and on some t-shirts and hoodies, and I think I got it on a swimsuit too, but like, what is this one? It's a lot of time. I don't know how long this took, honestly, but it's one of my favorite ones I've done. But I spent like a lot of time on that. I drew up this tattoo design for somebody, which hopefully she'll like get eventually, I don't know, but like, look how freaking cool. I love it. I want to do this so bad. It'd be so cool. He didn't know why they dropped me. We're in Denver. Maybe he could hook you up. If he could, I don't know if they can when they're in other states, but like, if he could hook me up, that would be dope. Oh, thank you. What iPad is that? That is, I believe, which one is it? Good question. I don't remember. It's not one of the newer ones. It's one of the older ones, because it actually has the button down here, which a lot of the newer ones don't have that. So, it is one of the older ones. I don't remember, like, does it tell me? Probably somewhere, but... let's see if I see it. I don't know where that would be. About? The iPad Pro 12.9 inch, and it has second. I don't know if that's what that means, but wait a minute. Right there. iPad Pro 12.9 inch. And it says second, so I don't know if it's like second edition of something or whatever, because you can't click on it and get the full info. But yeah, one of the older ones, but it works great. And then the app's Procreate. That's the app I use to make the digital art and stuff. But I'll show you a few more. Let's see if I got some more designs I can show you. This is one of my Patreon members I got a free shirt with this on it. Which, by the way, send me a picture. If you got this shirt and stuff, send me a picture so I can see what it looks like. And if you want to model in it, I need to do a collage on one of the YouTube videos where I post people that have gotten some of my stuff either off the website or through Patreon, so I can post photos of you guys. So let me know. I need to, right now I only have like 2 photos, so like I want to get a few more together and then make a little thing at the end of one of my videos for it. Varga Girl art. Oh, it's an apple thing. Cool. Varga Girl. What is Varga Girl? What is Varga Girl? What's that mean? I'm just gonna randomly show you guys some of my art. What is Varga Girl? I don't know what that is. Oh, what is happening here? I don't know what's going on with that. Oh, here's. Do you guys like Baby Yoda? Now, I wore that shirt when I got my tattoo on Tuesday. Oh, that would have been a cool photo. Yeah, send me photos though of that. Francisco Varga was a pinup artist. Oh, okay. I don't really do. I've done pinups, but I don't do like realism pinups. They're a little bit more cartoony looking, I guess you would say. There's a Baby Yoda. So a funny thing about this is Disney freaking, I had this on my website and Disney got mad and emailed me and told me I either had to remove it off my website or give them the money, like all the money from anything I sold. So I removed it from my website. But isn't he cute? So cute. Anyway, I was bummed by that. Freaking got an email from Disney though. It's like, really? I actually did a tattoo of this baby Groot. I got to tattoo this guy. It's really cute. Sort of like a watercolory background. And I drew up this gizmo I would love to tattoo. I would love to tattoo this gizmo too. He's so flipping cute. I also drew up, oh, what was his name? There was that really goofy gremlin. What was his name? I cannot remember. But anyway, I did him too. Hold on, let me show you. The one that's really goofy that sort of does the like, ah, you know what I mean? With the eyes like going different ways and shit. Hold on. Let me. Maybe you will recognize him. Yeah. I would also love to tattoo this guy. How cute is he though? Totally goofy looking, but he's adorable. Anyway. Things I would love to tattoo. And then I do some stuff like this, you know what I mean? Like a little bit more, this is like semi-realism. You know. But I love doing like goofy stuff. And then I started doing this for like a chest piece. Do I have this colored in? Hold on. I didn't color in all of it. Let me show you this cover up I was supposed to do. There was this guy. Where is that at? There was this guy that came in that wanted a cover up, and he had like this massive tattoo going across his chest, and he wanted all of it covered up. Oh, where is that? I gotta show you that. So, like, he said he really liked Alien, which is great, you know. And where is that? So I drew up this like super intense, massive like alien chest piece that would cover it up, and then he just no-showed on me. I spent so much time getting that design together, and then he just no-showed on me. I was like, are you serious? It's right here. Hold on. I was so bummed because I put so much time and effort into covering this up. is, hold on, what did I do? Oh, okay, that's why. And then, anyway, here. So this was gonna go all the way across the chest, okay? I spent so much flipping time on this. And then he just no-showed. He didn't even call. He just, like, no-showed on me. Like, the deposit, but here's the thing. Like, most of the time, the deposits are only, like, $100 on average, right? That doesn't cover... I mean, because you're never paying for the draw time that an artist does. You're paying for the time you're actually getting tattooed. So, like, we'll spend hours, because we love this, we will spend hours and hours of our time drawing it up to make sure that it's perfect for the tattoo. And we don't care, you know what I mean? But it is a lot of our, like, personal time at home that we're doing that. And, I mean, it's just, you know... We don't charge anybody for that because we just want the tattoo to look really good. So most of us, we don't care. But when it feels like you're not appreciated, you know, and like the person just doesn't show up instead of calling, I mean, just have the courtesy to call. You know what I mean? If you're like, hey, I don't have enough money, or I changed my mind, or whatever, like, call us ahead of time and let us know. Don't just, like, leave us there waiting all excited to do this tattoo that we spent freaking 25 hours drawing up and designing for you that was custom done. So, like, the chances of somebody else wanting this exact tattoo are, like, slim, you know? So then it ends up sitting in our folder, like, hoping that somebody might get it eventually. But just please call your tattoo artist if you changed your mind, or you don't have enough money, or you're sick, or whatever. Like, just give us a courtesy call. That's all. I mean, that's all we ask. But yeah, the deposits are typically only $100 to $150 typically for anybody. And so that's, I mean, you see how this was going to be an entire chest piece. So the amount of hours that would be in that, it doesn't really even out. Tots Wild kind of looks like a turtle shell. Well, yeah, it's that, I forget what it's called, but yeah, it's that big back piece on the alien head. Yeah, and this one was the xenomorph, I believe. So, but yeah, their heads are kind of like turtle shells in a way. They're not as textured, but the shape is definitely. You can sell that print. So apparently I can't sell certain things. Definitely not anything Disney, because of the way that they got on me about that Baby Yoda. I still would like to tattoo that. I'm hoping some, like, alien, like, somebody that's really into the alien movies would want a huge chest piece. I'm hoping somebody's still going to come through, because that would be really cool. It would take a lot of time, but it would be really cool to do. I'd still like to tattoo it. And maybe I could sell that print. I mean, maybe. It just depends. I don't know how strict... Who makes the alien movies? I don't know who comes... It depends on how strict they are with their artwork. I even paid another deposit for an appointment I wasn't ever going to make. I felt bad that I didn't like the tattoo artist vibe. Well, no, that's totally understandable. But look, you even compensated them even though you didn't really like them. That's awesome. Most people wouldn't do that. And I wouldn't expect that. Like, if you go to get tattooed by me, but, like, you know, you don't... You should feel comfortable with whoever you're getting tattooed by. 100%. If you don't feel comfortable and you don't feel like their artwork is really going to suit you, or like their vision doesn't match yours, just let them know nicely, you know, and be like, well, maybe we're not on the same page, you know, and it's not going to work. I'm probably going to check with somebody else, you know what I mean? But you were nice enough to compensate them. That's more than I would ask, you know what I mean? Like, if you didn't, I mean, I would like that, you know, yeah, if you had the appointment and it was like that day and you're like, oh, actually, no, then, yeah, you know, maybe. But that's really nice of you. But yeah, you've got to feel comfortable with your artist, for sure. if you get any kind of weird or bad vibes from your artist, just don't set up an appointment with them. You know what I mean? Find somebody that you vibe with and that you feel is going to do a good job for the type of tattoo that you want to get. He seemed offended. Well, there are there are some tattoo artists that have a sensitive ego, you know, but don't ever take that personally. If you're being polite when you say that, don't feel, hello, I'm doing a live. No, you're fine. But don't feel offended, you know, like, if some people are just, yeah, it's an ego thing sometimes. As long as you're polite about it, they shouldn't take it the wrong way. I knew he had a sick kid at home and was distracted. Ugh. Yeah, I mean, that sucks. So, I mean, he might have been stressed out because of that other stuff. You know what I mean? It probably didn't even have anything to do with you. So everybody's got their own stuff going on in their life, and not everything is always, should be taken personal, you know? So a lot of times there's just distractions, and that's with anybody. You feel like the owl looks more like a cat? Oh no. An owl looking like a cat. So I'm guessing the face was like too rounded and the eyes were probably too small or something. I don't know. That's a bummer though. Let me see if I can turn my brightness up a little bit. There we go. Still does. It needs fixing. Well, hopefully I'll be hitting the road around October. So I'm really looking forward to actually hitting the road and tattooing with like all the windows open with like a really beautiful view in the background. Like, I can't wait to tattoo with like mountains in the background and stuff. I think that would be so awesome. I'm pumped about it. But yeah, hopefully in October I'll be hitting the road and tattooing. Fingers crossed. Everything goes well. Awesome. Yeah. Yeah, and I'm gonna have, you know, like I said, I'm gonna figure out safety things and all that stuff. But like, obviously it's going to be much easier with people that are also in buses or vans and stuff, or like camping out. It's going to be much easier of a situation. But I do have to make sure that I'm safe about things, so I'm trying to figure out the right process and everything. But I am going to have an email set up that's just specifically for tattooing on the road, where people can be updated on what area I'm going to be in around what time. And can communicate with everybody that's interested in getting tattooed through that email. And then I'll figure out other details as well. You know, it's going to be a learning curve with getting all this stuff situated, but it's definitely going to be easier with people in buses and stuff, because we can just be like, hey, we're going to be at this, you know, this campsite or whatever, you know, around this time, and like we can all just camp there and stuff, so it'll be a lot more casual. I really want to do that freaking alien. Yeah, like, which would be so cool. Like, you have, like, mountains or some nature and stuff, like, all in the background. You do a tattoo, and then sit around a campfire, make some s'mores, or, you know, and just hang out afterwards. That just seems so nice. Very relaxing. Are you coming near Chicago on your travels? That is a good question. I know I have a couple clients that live near that area, so when I'm figuring out travel and stuff, the main issue when we're dealing with like cities is finding parking. So I have to be able to find a place to park in that area that's big enough for my 32-foot bus and is okay with me parking overnight usually, because I have 2 dogs and a cat as well. They have to, you know, also get their walks in and all that stuff, and relax, and me just, it's not a quick, easy get up and go, because there's a lot of cleanup and stuff that you have to do before you take off every time. So I would have to be able to at least stay the night in some area, so nearby. So the issue is going to be can I find parking, and how close to the Chicago area will that be that I can find overnight parking. So that's something I would just have to look into and try to figure out what my situation would be. I want to hit Chicago and the UP this next spring or fall. See, I'm not too far away from Chicago right now, but yeah, I would just have to make sure I can find parking and stuff. So it would be good for me to do, because I am going to start, when I hit the road, I am going to start heading out west. So it would definitely be a good spot to like hit on that when I'm heading out west. It's just a matter of me finding parking. So I'll just have to look into that. And like I said, before I start going, I'm going to put out the email and everything. I can see how many clients and how much time people are wanting to get worked on, to see how much time I'd need in the area too. Because if it's a lot of people, then I might need a little bit longer to stay there. So I'm just going to figure it out. It's going to be a lot of planning involved, but I'm looking forward to it though. It's going to be a challenge, and apparently I love challenges, so I'll figure it out. So I will do my best to make it to the Chicago area. Basically is what I'm saying from all of that. It's just finding parking. But I can't wait to meet other, like, schoolie and van lifers, too, like, on the road, and making some more friends. That'd be really cool. This is gonna be awesome. What? How long have we been on here? Have we been on here a while? I don't even know. I don't even know. Oh, 47 minutes. Well, that's not too bad. I don't know how long we were on before that, but I'm fine as long as we chatting. I need another. I want another Red Bull, and I don't have any more. Oh my god. Let's see. It's hot. I'm sweating. I'll probably have to eat soon. $120 total. I mean, that's not too bad. Does anybody else have any questions? What do you guys want to talk about? Or do you have any ideas for stuff you'd like to see me draw, and I can draw up some stuff for maybe for next time, or start sketching stuff? I don't know. Maybe I can put something on a t-shirt or something, depending on what the design is. Oh. Any questions, comments, or whatever? I will answer those. That's too heavy for that, I think. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a desk set up though, so that I can actually draw while I'm talking to you guys, because this makes it a little bit hard trying to do that. I need a desk. I need to make a desk. It's on my list. Oh, what I was gonna say earlier is I do have a tattoo coming up. That I do want to record. So would you be interested? Let me know. 1, would you be interested in watching some clips of me doing a tattoo? 2, you don't give a shit. 1, would you like to see me doing a tattoo? 2, you don't give a shit. I'm also trying to figure out if, is there a way to do a poll? Maybe not on here. I was just looking on Amazon at small rolling tables I can use as a desk. Yeah, that's cool. I'm going to have the ones that flip up that are mounted to the walls so that it won't take up space while I'm driving, though. It's going to be more of a you know, just using it as I go situation. So yeah, I'm gonna have it probably on this side because the eventually, what I think I started talking about this earlier, and then it didn't carry through. One. Okay, awesome. I'm waiting to hear when we're gonna book it. So hopefully in the next couple weeks we'll be booking it and recording that. So yeah, it'll be cool. It'll be a fun tattoo. I'm gonna make my like solar system setup that sort of looks like a bench right now. I'm going to turn that into also my tattoo table that's going to come out. And I'm going to have to upholster it and all that stuff, so that's eventually. I'm going to do that, so I won't have to have a tattoo chair that I fold up over here. And that's going to give me all this space on the right side, the passenger side of the bus, open. So then I can put my like folding table like over here that I can just fold up and use as a desk whenever I want to. So I'm looking forward to doing that. I can't wait. I also have to build bookshelves because I have a ridiculous amount of books that I refuse to get rid of. And I'm trying to figure out where in the world I'm going to build a bookshelf at. Because right now they're all just sitting on the floor in front of my temporary closet in the back right now. Which is fine when I'm not moving, but every time I have to go anywhere, they end up sliding all across my floor. So I definitely have to build a bookshelf soon as well. I can send you a link to a video of a wall-mounted desk build that I saw. If you want to, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, totally. I'll look at it. How much have you changed in your original layout? I'm on layout 1756. I'll tell you what, because of the way that everything happened, because originally the bus build was going to be a thing that I did on the side. I was going to rent a house and then just work on building the bus. And the bus was originally going to be pretty much a full tattoo shop with like a small fold out bed or whatever in the back and like maybe a small sink and stuff, but like mostly like an open floor plan for the most part, right? And I was going to just travel and tattoo and be gone for like a week or two at a time and then come back to the home base, you know. And so the layout was originally going to be pretty open because the animals wouldn't have had to come with me or anything like that. Well, when COVID hit and I didn't have a house yet and like all of that craziness happened, I realized I was going to have to live in the bus because it sort of messed me up financially and everything else, because I was in a pretty good place for a while, but then 2020, that whole year just sort of sucked, and nothing went according to plan. So I started trying to draw out what I thought the floor plan was going to be, because I was like, okay, I'm going to have to live in it now, so let's change the idea of what we're going to do. And I tell you, I drew up floor plans. I don't know how many times I did floor plans, and I kept having to change things, and then I would get annoyed because I spent that time drawing the floor plan, and then I had to change things, and so I quit designing a floor plan, and I just started building things. So I originally just quit because I was like, well, nothing's going to go to according to plan anyway, so I'm just going to design it in my head a little bit, and then I'm just going to do one thing at a time, and we're just going to see how it works out. So I did a lot, and then I gave up on those, and I just winged it. So, like, I've had a few people who are like, hey, do you have, like, a floor plan? Can I look at your floor plan? And I was like, no, I don't. I don't have a floor plan you can look at. I know where everything is, but there is no floor plan. I just winged it. So, yeah. I started doing a lot, and then I gave up. So, yeah. And are there some things that I would do differently? Yes. But I'm working with what I got. And, you know, everything's been done as I have the money. You know, it'd be totally different if I had, like, a lump sum of money that I could just go ahead and plan everything out. But that's not the case. Like, I've been having to do it you know, as I have the money, doing what I can with that money. So there's some things that like I would splurge on, but other things I'd have to like find a really cheap option to do, you know, or find like I gotta like the only reason I have walls in the back right there is because somebody gave me the wood for free, you know. Because at the time I didn't have enough money to do that. I had just started tattooing again in a new city, so nobody knew me. And yeah, the only reason I had walls in the back when I did was because somebody was nice enough to like give me that wood. So there's a lot of that too. But like I splurged on some things like the tiles. So I save up and then when I had the money I would buy those tiles. That's why like one bit got done at a time. Floor plans never work for me. I get bored too easy, so I always want to change things up. Yeah, I can identify with that. Yeah, yeah. It's good to rearrange things. You can't really do that as easily in like a bus as a house, you know? Because I would be one of those people that would constantly, like every month or so, like rearrange everything because I'd always feel like there was a better idea. Whereas a lot of this stuff is like, well, not permanent. You can always take it up and stuff, but you have to like attach it to the floor or attach it to the wall. Pretty much everything. So, but yeah, I just winged it. It's fine. It's working out. I'm really proud of certain things. I really like my ceiling tiles. I really like my shower. I think I'm already thinking that eventually I'm going to like redo the layout in the back section as far as the couch and the bed, that I might go ahead and like rearrange that at some point. But I'm not going to worry about that until later. I'm going to just finish everything first and then get that. That'll be a project for later on down the line. Alright, I guess we've been on here for a hot minute, so I guess I'm gonna get off here. Even though I could just chat for quite a while. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Does anybody have any last minute stuff you want to talk about before I get off here? And I would look like I had ones all for the tattoo video, so whenever I do that tattoo, I will film it, and I'll post that for you guys to see. But yeah, if you have any other questions or comments or anything you want before we head out, let me know. Dude, me too, me too. Yeah, I can't wait. We will see we'll run into each other. We'll just have to stay in contact. And we'll figure it out. We'll meet up at some point, and we can do some tattoos too. Like, tattoos and hang out, make some schmooze. Favorite 1960s song? When was Patsy Cline around? What year was that? Patsy Cline's good as far as one of her songs. You'd have to give me a minute. I don't know. Do some alien hunting? Oh, that's happening for sure. That is happening for sure. They just come to me. I do a little meditation, they just show up. But that's why I want to get the freaking deck finished up, and I'm going to do some, of course, fake grass on the deck, so it's going to be a lot more comfortable for, like, the stargazing and stuff, and the alien hunting. But yeah, if you want to do alien hunting while we're out, whenever we meet up, we will do it. We will do it for sure. One of my friends wants to travel with me a little bit, and they are also down for some alien hunting, so I was like, we'll do it. Maybe we could get a bunch of people together and go do some alien hunting and stargazing and stuff. I had somebody else message me on Instagram last year about that, and they wanted to do it too, and I was like, hell yeah, we will. 50s? Well, I was close. Yeah, she is good. All of her songs are very sad, but they're very good as well. Oh, do you? Yes. I think I've seen part of that. But yeah, it's going to be a lot more comfortable than the wood. So, we'll be comfortably stargazing and alien hunting. Alright guys, well I think I'm going to go ahead and get off here, because I think it's time to eat some food. I'm starting to get hungry. I just had, like, what did I eat this morning? Something. I don't even know what I ate this morning. I think I ate something, but I need to eat again. It would be cool. I'm pumped about it. But yeah, thanks so much for tuning in, everybody. I will keep you updated. When I do the tattoo, I will be making a video of it then, because it looks like everybody was interested in that. Thanks so much for tuning in. I love you guys. You have a good rest of the week, and I'll see you on Sunday, okay? Mwah! Take care. Astral invades Sedona. Oh, that's awesome.